What is the worst fan animation you've ever seen? No, I'm not talking about this one or that one. I'm talking about an animation so bad, so fundamentally broken, that you just want to nitpick and leave people frustrated and angry beyond any reasonable— Wait, no, that's not right. I don't actually hate fan animations. I hate the Oh, that's it. Hello and welcome to Comment Comeback, where we look back at my old videos and more specifically the more interesting comments. Today we'll be looking at not just one, not two, but 3 of my videos, and the comments that come with them. And those videos are: Everything Wrong with Lullaby for a Princess, the first one, or as the comments would like to say, since it is a nitpicking video of criticism, I hate Lullaby for a Princess, I hate Children of the Night, and I hate The Moon Rises. So let's have a go, shall we? Wow, you really complain a lot. You don't need to complain about Lullaby Princess, it's just a music video. It not actually from My Little Pony. What does it matter if it is from My Little Pony? I mean, if I wanted to do episodes of My Little Pony, I'd just copy Little Shy. That's why I say I'm inspired by him. I don't want to do exactly what he does. I want to do something at least a little different. And they still use the characters from the show. I can still treat it as it is from the show. And besides, these aren't complaints. These are just nitpicks. Don't confuse complaints with nitpicks. Now here's a fun one from someone who wanted to do their own little mini-sins video. Everything Wrong with Lullaby for a Princess. It ended. Total sin tally 1. That's fine, you could do that. But then we got these replies to this comment. Yes, that's how it should be. I hate this video because you made an everything wrong instead of everything right. Ah! Smashes glass. Wait, no, that's a sound effect. I don't feel like pulling that sound effect. And then the next one. The sin is this hater should not have made this video. So I'm branded as a hater because I'm nitpicking someone's animation. Am I saying it's bad? Am I saying, look at these things, look at these nitpicks, look how bad they are, look how bad this animation is, look at this, I don't like this. Don't watch this guy's video because of how bad these nitpicks are. I believe at the very end of the video, there might be a little bit of something, maybe what is it, maybe like an annotation to maybe like, oh, what's this, this guy's channel? Oh, and what's this? Oh, like the original song? I don't think a hater would interest you to watch some of the original stuff, now would he? Oh, stop being grumpy. People work hard to make those videos. Okay, grumpy is an interesting thing. I mean, I do sound very monotone in all the videos, but grumpy? Am I ever being like, look at this animation. Ugh, it makes me angry. Look how bad this animation is. No, I'm just nitpicking. And I'm not even saying like, hey, look how bad this is. Who cares how hard they worked on it? Look at this look at this mistake. It's terrible. No, it's nitpicking. I feel like I'm just repeating myself with all these comments. It's annoying. I got to break it to you, but you're mean. My mean what? Mean as in average? I mean, I guess my video is pretty average. I mean, it's not the greatest. I mean, Little Shy could probably do better than me, but what do you mean my mean? You're mean? Also, how was I mean, and who was I mean to? Am I mean to you? Am I mean to the original animators? I don't think I'm mean to them. I asked for their permission to nitpick this video, and they said yes. How am I mean to them? I even said that in the description. Do you not read the description? Did you not watch the entire video? I clearly made it a point that I was not being mean to the animators. So I don't know who you think I'm being mean to. If you think I'm being mean to you, I don't know you. I don't know why you think I'm being mean to you. There is nothing wrong with this. LOL. I mean, the video clearly shows there's mistakes, but you can easily overlook those mistakes. I mean, the whole video is not to say, hey, look at these mistakes, look how bad this makes the animation. No, if you don't want to acknowledge the mistakes, that's fine. Enjoy the animation. I still enjoy the animation. The mistakes don't take the animation's joy away from me. So why should me pointing out the mistakes take it away from you? It makes no sense. Shut the up and stop making these kind of videos. No one likes them. Well, we'll get to the likes later, but I know I will not stop. I don't care how much you shout at me. I'm not going to stop making these videos. I enjoy making them, so you can stop watching them if you don't like them. But yeah, no, I'm not going to stop making these videos. Shut up, please. Oh, do you mean like my voice? Do you hate my voice? Would you like a different voice? I mean, I can try to fake an accent if you want. Maybe I could try American if you really want that. Let me think. Hello. I'm American. listen to this American accent. It's very good. This really hurts to fake, but I'll do it for you, people. Since you hate my voice so much, I'll do another accent just for you. So let's continue on with these comments. Okay, so I'm not gonna read this comment. I'm just gonna quick show it to you. You can pause it if you want to read it, but right after that, I'm gonna show you this comment. You see, you can send me these nasty opinions, but please remember, I'm a person too. Don't treat me like I'm some kind of troll waiting to make you angry. It's really nice when you realize, I'm sorry I got angry. I mean, I'm still angry, but don't hate me for it. These are my big opinions, and I respect that. Don't try to shield your opinions from me. I will completely respect them, but you also have to respect me too, because I'm not trying to disrespect you in any way. A lot of work was put into this. Please be nicer. Even at the start of Little Shy's Everything Wrong with Snowfall, he said about how much work was put into it. Everything wrong with Snowfall? Like Snowfall Frost? He hasn't gotten to Heartwarming Tale yet. Oh, you mean Snowdrop. Yes, okay, I know Little Shy, he did it for Snowdrop and he did it for Double Rainbow. But actually, if you watch his Dusk Dawn and My Little Dashie videos, he didn't put that little thing in. And considering he did say My Little Dashie is one of the most hated, still not as much as The Moon Rises for me, it still shouldn't matter. I don't need to be like Little Shy. I don't need to be... The fact that Meliminus has to put a disclaimer in front of his videos because people out there don't understand this is nitpicking, and he's not even nitpicking fan animations. Why does he have to put a disclaimer? Are people really just that juvenile? Long story short, I'm not gonna put a disclaimer. I don't feel the need to waste your time to listen to a disclaimer every single time a video starts up. I just want you to get right to the video. How am I gonna help this? I still put the links in the description. I still put here, this is not to be taken seriously in the description. What more do you need me to do? I'm not going to put a disclaimer. End of story. There is no need for me to. You should understand, I have complete respect for these animations. I try to contact these original creators every time I make these, and if they say no, I won't do the video. If they say no, I don't want you to nitpick my video, I'm too proud of it. That's fine. I'm not going to do it, because I'm not going to go against them. So if I'm doing it, that means they're cool with it, or they just never got back to me. But if they ever do, I'll get rid of it. That's fine. So, there's nothing to worry about. You're defending someone who doesn't need to be defended. This guy's so desperate for views and subscribers, isn't he? To point out mistakes in an animated music video for children. If you ask me, it's really pathetic. Go diss a movie made to look realistic, not a MLP animated vid. So I'm desperate for subscribers and views. If you notice my channel, I'm not that desperate. I don't even ask in my videos for you to subscribe because it's your choice. I'm not going to tell you to do it. And also, if I was desperate for subscribers and views and I wanted to do these kinds of videos, I would do the show. I would start off where Little Shy left off. I think I started doing these when he was on like Everything Wrong with Baby Cakes, or maybe it was Everything Wrong with Family Appreciation Day, one of those two. I would start off with Everything Wrong with Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000. I don't know. And then I would do the movies, or I would do the movie shorts. I wouldn't be doing fan animations, but you know why I do the fan animations? Because I want to do something different. I want to do something that no one else is going to do. Does that make me desperate for views and subscribers? Maybe the fact that I'm doing something recent, and that's just because it's going to get a little more attention, but I did it because I had fun with it. Just like every other of my videos, I have fun with them. With The Moon Rises, I didn't rush this out. Like, I made sure I didn't rush this out like the Lullaby for a Princess, and that's what's frustrating me, is the fact that people are finding fault with this video when I can't. I'm just gonna share this one comment because it's kind of made me laugh. Almost even likes and dislikes. Let me make it even. Dislike. I don't know, you could do those kinds of comments. They're funny. I mean, while skews the like to dislike ratio, who cares? This video's already been doomed to total dislike anyway. Total sin tally, 22, pointing out the sin tallies I had in the video. Honestly, Lopone, I'd like to see you animate something better in less than 2.5 years. Yeah, exactly what I thought. You can't. And I've seen these kinds of comments a lot, in all three of these videos. Least in Children of the Night, maybe it was because it was an older video at the time. But how is that an argument? Do you say to a movie reviewer, you can't say this movie is bad, I'd like to see you make this movie? Is it because these animators are so low in the chain? Is it because, like, I'm not going after big studios? You'd rather me going after big studios because you feel I'm not gonna hurt them as much as I would potentially hurt a small animator? I'm not gonna hurt the guy either. Nothing in my video hurts him. Nothing in my video hurts the animation. Again, I don't tell you, don't watch this. I don't tell you, this is bad because of these things. The words, everything wrong with, have to do with CinemaSins. It's not me. But then I especially like this comment because there's another comment that goes off on this comment kind of the same way I did. And then he's all like, I was being sarcastic. And then again, the comment says, sure, nothing in your comment shows you were being sarcastic. And it's kind of true. Like, you want to see a sarcastic comment? Here's a sarcastic comment. OMFG, there is nothing wrong with this video, you loser. I will go to your house and kill your ass. You, bish. See, that's a joke comment. That's someone who's just doing this because everyone else is acting crazy. They're not really angry at me. You can tell just by the way they wrote it. And, again, you don't have to be that kind of jokey too. You can tell me things that are wrong with my video. You can say you dislike the video, but dislike the video. Don't hate on me. Well, okay, you can hate on me, but hate on me for the video. Don't hate on me as a person. And that's the thing, I'm a person. Okay, and let's talk about that. Here's something I noticed too. Okay, listen, this is a great song by great people / person. If you are rude enough to pick out everything they did wrong with this, then who are you? This is just rude. Do you even realize how long it took to make this animation? Why would you even say that? Okay, here, look at it this way instead. You are the person who made / came up with this animation. You would be proud of how it came out, would you not? Now someone made a video, posted it on the internet where everyone in the whole world can see it, and it is all about what is wrong with the video. Would you be happy with that if someone picked out every little thing that wasn't right in the animation? I sure you wouldn't. Think about that next time you make one of these videos. I'm gonna tell you something real nicely. Just real nicely. I got permission to make this video from the original animators. So you want me to think about if I made an animation. Okay, I make an animation. I love it. Okay, let me talk about this. I actually did make an animatic. It's on my channel, you can see it. And you know what? If someone made everything wrong with it, great! Because if they're making everything wrong with it, that means they're nitpicking it. They're not reviewing it. And even if someone reviews it and gives me the most terrible review, says everything's terrible about this, you shouldn't watch this, you know what? That's one person, maybe getting to a couple people, but you know what? Those couple people are going out there making their own decision and deciding, you know what? I don't agree with this person. I'm going to like this video. And you know what? That's what people do. People don't mindlessly follow what someone says on the internet. And if you do that, I'm sorry. You gotta learn to stop doing that. You gotta learn to think for yourself. If people are seriously watching my Everything Wrong With videos and saying, oh wow, look at those mistakes. Yeah, this animation's terrible, I hate this. I'm gonna go tell everyone about how bad this animation is because of this one video. I'm not even gonna try to read this one, but I've just noticed a lot of people always send me comments in different languages, like I will never know what they say, and they're almost always bad, but it's funny just because I didn't even have to translate this, and I can already tell this person's just being mean to me for the fact that this obviously is something about a cretin. So he's obviously calling me a cretin, so I already know it's bad. I mean, if English isn't your first language, that's fine, but I feel like you're just sending me mean comments in a different language because you think I don't understand them. Even if Google Translate isn't the best, I'm still gonna use it. It gives me, like, a probable thing, and 9 times out of 10, it's very close to what it is. I can tell what it is, and it's almost always bad, negative. Oh, here, I brought this person up again. A nude Celestia? Okay, stop. That's not a sin. She's a pony for frick's sake. She, like, always like that. Who would wear all that crap she wears to bed? You know what? I understand where this person's coming from. That was a joke. I made a joke about the fact that we see a nude Celestia in the video. It's just kind of like how you see Donald Duck without a shirt. It's just weird. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's weird. But still, this is fine. These kinds of videos, like nitpicking my nitpicks, are great. I love reading these kinds of things. You know what? Actually, that reminds me. Again, I'm not going to read this. It's not worth it. But this entire comment is someone nitpicking my sins of Lullaby for a Princess. And you know what? That's great. You can tell me what's wrong with my video. But it needs to be something that's wrong with the video. Because I did nothing wrong in some of these videos. Okay, you know what? Let's talk about what I did wrong. In my original Lullaby for a Princess video, yes, I admit, I did stuff wrong. I rushed the video out. There were many mistakes. I covered it in another video. I'm not going to go over it again, but there is a reason why there was so much hate in that video, and I completely understand it. Children of the Night. I did make a couple mistakes. I completely overlooked the fact that filly is part of the group. I was just like, whoa, I did not pay attention. So yes, there are mistakes in the sins. You can easily point them out. You can tell me I'm wrong, and I will completely understand. And you know what? The like to dislike ratio is not that bad. So now I get to the Moonrises. Why the heck are the dislikes 1/2 of the likes? The dislikes take up 1/3 of the dislike bar. That does not look good for me. But you know what? I don't understand it. Because I've watched this video over and over again, and unlike Lullaby for a Princess and Children of the Night, where I made mistakes in the sins, and people gladly pointed them out to me, everything that I'm seeing, every reaction I'm seeing from the Moonrises, is not anything against the video. You're not attacking the video. I've yet to see anyone point out, like, this sin is wrong, and really get me to be like, oh yeah, that's wrong. Because that is where I understand this video is getting disliked. You're disliking the video because of the subject it's about. And that's what gets me angry, is the fact that you're attacking me, and 2, people are being overly defensive for something that's not even theirs. And that's what I don't understand. Why are you defending someone who's not even you? I doubt any of you even went to talk to Duo Cartoonist. And that's what upsets me, is the fact that you people are defending them for something that they don't care about. You're acting all defensive for no reason. It doesn't affect you. It affects me, and it affects the animators that I already talked to and feel no effect by it. So all you're doing is attacking me. You're attacking me, and you're affecting my video. I don't understand where these dislikes are coming from, other than the fact that people are overreacting to nitpicking. Am I really the first one to say? I know I'm not the first one to say it. I know there's plenty of other Sins channels that have gotten these kinds of comments. But you know what? You know why this video started out the way it does? If you don't know, I was parodying a channel called I Hate Everything. I'll put some links at the end. Oh, and here's a card to his channel. Now, the reason I parodied him, because he does the comment comeback thing where he talks about comments on some of his videos. His videos are really well thought out opinion videos on certain topics. And he makes it clear that it's his opinion, but there are people that are obviously going to go against it. So it's clear he's going to get these kinds of hate comments. But see, he understands why he gets these. I mean, he'll say they're stupid, but he understands where the hate's coming from. I don't. No, wait, actually, let me think about this. With IAG, his titles very clearly say, I hate this, so you know what you're getting into. So are people seeing my titles called Everything Wrong With and coming to this video with the mindset that I'm going to talk down to this animation? And then the fact that I'm just nitpicking it, like, are they looking for a legitimate review of, like, what's wrong with this? Yet, they still defend it. So, even if this was a review of the animation, in me saying it's bad, you're still going to attack me as harshly as you, maybe even worse. So, are you angry that this is not what you were looking for? Were you looking for something worse to attack? I don't understand. Like, the reason I put parody in front of Everything Wrong With is, well, because A Little Shy started it, but we do it because we're showing that this is not something original from us. We're doing it off of somebody else, and it's a good idea to understand where the original thing came from, aka CinemaSins. So, if you're coming into this video, it's the best thing to know what you're getting into. And if you're coming into this video looking for a Sins video, I believe I offer a pretty good Sins video on this animation. I hate this. This guy needs to understand this is people making this, and other than shouldn't the window be open, this is amazing animation. If I was one of the people helping this guy make this, I would be upset that there is a person looking at every single detail saying things that are wrong with it. That's what I think of this, and I doubt anything can convince me any other way. I never thought about the fact that some people think I'm an actual, like, studio or company. No, I'm one guy. I make all these videos by myself. No one's help. I mean, I had, like, my siblings help me a couple times, but that's it. Like, I don't have a studio. I don't communicate with anyone other than voluminous that one time for the collab. So there's no one looking over these videos who could be like, no, you shouldn't be nitpicking that, so you're always talking to me. But if anyone was working with me, they know what they're getting into. Yeah, you say if I was one of these people helping this guy, I would be upset that I'm nitpicking this video. Would you really? If we were making these videos and they were getting a little popular, and then I say, hey, look, a duo cartoonist making this new animation, it's really good. You know what, I think we should do a video on it. You would say, yeah, we should, it would be fun, but people might not like it because they worked really hard on it. How about I ask them if they wouldn't mind it? Because the animators are the ones that really matter in this. And then the animators say yes, so we make the video. Everyone who should be happy is happy. Anyone else is overreacting and being unhappy for the wrong reasons. There are no sins at all. This took 2 years to make. Your first apparent sin is wrong because it is an animation and maybe she sung this song to make herself feel better. All of your sins are wrong. I am very protective of this video because it is beautiful. No one should watch this video. I am actually very sorry for saying all this, but really, are you trying to make the animators' feelings? I instantly became angry when I saw the title. I mean, I don't really hate this comment. It may be a joke one, but I don't think so, considering this person actually commented a couple times on some of my other videos. But this person points out several things that just confused me. One, you're very protective of this video. Why? Are you friends with the animator? You didn't tell me you're friends with the animator. People should not feel the need to be protective of a video. I'm not ruining the animation. So why do you feel the need to protect it? And the other thing is, again, this thing of like, this animation took a certain amount of time to make. Yeah, I know animation takes a long time. That means a great lot, and I'm not trying to take away from the time that was spent on that animation. But you know, nitpicking should also not take away from the time spent on the animation. And you know, the animation is final. It's not like I'm saying, here's this animation. I expect you to fix this, Warp Out. You better take this animation down because I don't want this animation up unless you fix these mistakes. No. All these videos are for things that are just there. They're final products. You can't, we don't expect things to be done because of it. But you know, these videos, I've seen comments of people, of other animators that say, you know what? This video has helped me. It's made me see things that I can see in my own animation to make sure I don't miss, like lighting or forgetting to put wings on an alicorn, for instance. But these videos don't also all have to have a purpose. They could be fun. Okay, so remember how I said I'd touch on the like to dislike ratio? I already told you the Moonrises has 1/3 of the bar as disliked, which is ridiculous. But if we look at Children of the Night, this is what I'd expect. This little bit of dislikes. Because, again, there were mistakes. There are reasons to dislike this video. I completely understand. And if we look at my remake of Lullaby for a Princess, it's the same thing. A nice little number of dislikes, I understand. If you don't like the video, if you don't like nitpicking. But The Moon Rises, why? Why is this number of dislikes a thing? But you know what baffles me the most? This is only a month and a half old. These dislikes are approaching Lullaby for a Princess, the original video levels. Where I understand the mistakes, and okay, I wouldn't normally do this, but any of my viewers out there that watch reaction channels that react to My Little Pony stuff, I would really appreciate it if you suggested this video, just this video, everything wrong with the Moon Rises, just that video. Because I want to physically see someone's legitimate reaction to this video, to see if they can tell me what is wrong with it. Where are these dislikes coming from? Did I just get unlucky with this barrage of hate from such a vocal minority? I'm truly baffled. So, just this video, I would really like to see just anyone react to it. You know what, if I could get maybe someone who's seen, like, maybe watched, like, Little Shy's Everything Wrong With, and maybe someone who hasn't, like, have two different comparisons for someone who knows what Everything Wrong With deal with and someone who doesn't, it'd be interesting. Just to help me understand where this hate is coming from. Because again, I understood where it came from for Lullaby for a Princess. I understood where it came from Children of the Night. This I'm not understanding. All I'm seeing is people being overly defensive and just not understanding my video. And even for people that don't understand the video, they attack me. They don't attack my video. They don't say, this video is bad. They say I'm a bad person. They say I'm rude. They say I'm terrible. And I don't get it. I don't get where this is coming from. So, that's where I'm gonna end this right now. Thank you for watching, and you know, I'm just gonna leave this with, you can leave whatever comments you want. I'm not going to delete them unless there's a legitimate reason to do so. I'm always going to read them. You don't have to leave comments that boost my ego. You can leave hate comments, that's fine. But I need to see a reason. And when you do something like this to one of my videos, I don't understand it. I'm not spouting an opinion. I'm not spouting reasons this video is bad. I'm not hating on this video. And speaking of which, let's end this.